What's up, YouTube? Back with another motivational, inspirational video. I know it's been a long time, but I'm glad I have some content to share with you guys. I'm glad you guys tuning in. I know it's been a while, but that's even better because when I feel motivated and inspired to come out with content, that means it's coming from a great place, from my heart, from my spirit, and what I'm going through. It's a testimony from what I'm growing from, and I want to be able to share with the people that come onto my channel or check out my content. I want to thank you in advance for showing up. I don't care if it's one person, it's 2 people, 3 people, whoever I reach, I feel accomplished because it's organic. It's not like I'm paying people to come look at my channel, to come put comments. This is all from the place of my heart when I come on here, put my time and investing in you guys, the people who need it the most. So, boom, you know how this go. We're going to start off with the topic of the day. Know when to be silent. Now, this topic is great because I know a lot of people, they like to share their feelings. They like to kind of like celebrate with others and let them know like what's going on with their life and be able to connect with people, and like have a human interaction. I get it. I'm all with it. But at certain times in your life, you have to know that everybody around you is not having the same they're not going through the same emotional and experience that you're going through, because you're probably happy that you accomplished a small feat in your life or a small step in your life. You happy you accomplished it, or you made it to a next part of your plan to how you're going to level up or how you're going to progress in your life and set yourself up for success in the future. Some people are just not able to do that right now. They don't have the capability, or they don't have the resources. They're not in a situation like you are to be able to do that. So when you do that, that's kind of like you showing off or you bragging. It's just how it is. It's not like you're doing it on purpose. You're just emotionally, the experience is so overwhelming. You want to share with people you want to think is your friend or associates that you can commonly, share, eventful moments in your life because you guys are around each other for a certain amount of time. But this is not for everybody. This is like when you share things, make sure it's with people that's like either already got stuff going on in their life or they're already established in a way where like what you do cannot even measure up to what they got going on. So like they appreciate that you're putting in the work for yourself, you doing your own thing, but they're not gonna be concentrating on you like we're like, oh, well, how's he doing that, or well, how is he like what? They're not focused on the motion you got in your life. They already focused on their stuff. So they're like, if anything, they're just like, oh, for real work, for sure. That's good to hear. Like, shit, I'm with you. That's dope. And they're gonna go back to like, to doing what they do because that's what they're focused on. But some other people, like, they're not. These people are not bad. They're not like I'm not trying to bash anybody. I'm not trying to make people think like when you look at these people, they're the enemy. They're not the enemy. It's just like we all are different people. We all go through a different journey in our life, and people are gonna respond differently when they feel emotion, like if they're not in the right place at the right time in their life. Like everybody had this instant gratification that they want to succeed and accomplish all the stuff they had in their mind. Like that whole like get it overnight, that's a dream that we all been trying to live. But overall, like, I like to quote Nipsey Hussle. He said it's a marathon. In your life, you gotta know, like, man, this is a marathon. It's gonna be bumps and roadblocks and circumstances where like it's gonna trip you up. It's gonna make you feel like you're not doing the right thing, or you're gonna be feeling like, you're going backwards. But really, you gotta understand like how life is. From my experience, sometimes you gotta go back to readjust the route, like reroute to where you were supposed to go, because you probably kept going, and that wouldn't get you there like you need to get there. So what happens is life or some set of events, of circumstances, they push you back. Like you can feel it. You're like, damn, why am I feel like I'm not making progress like I was a month ago or a week ago or 2 weeks ago? You'll feel like you're going backwards, like you're digressing progress. You're losing progress from where you was. So now you're going back. But really, if you have an open mindset and you really like be conscious of what you're actually going through, you're gonna live in the moment and understand that life is, or whatever is going on, your steps in life are rerouting you to a different route to get to where you want to go. So you just gotta be patient and understand, like, as long as you wake up and as long as you healthy, you got a position to play, and that position is gonna get you to high levels, depending on like how far you want to take it and how you being like a piece of delusion has to be there for. It's like you don't set limitations on yourself. You got to be like, okay, this is possible. Like, this is gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen. Ain't no other way. We have to make this happen. That's how your life is gonna just go to a different level, and you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy every moment of it. You're gonna want to share with other people, but sometimes it's just these things. You're gonna have to be by yourself and enjoy that moment and live in that moment. And just, it's a surreal moment. It's like you're like, wow, like, this is what I've been waiting for. Like, this is what I've been hoping for, and it is. So I hope people understand, like life is a strange concept. So like, it's not like a short ended answer. It's like a real, it's complicated. That's how life is, complicated. And I know as men it's even harder. People don't know how it feels, but like you just had a different disadvantage when it comes to life, because like the circumstances you go through is like, it's not your favor to look weak or look like you're not up for the challenge. So I know that's a challenge, just like trying to get through that and have a straight mind and overcome all these distractions and obstacles at the same time. It's thrown at you at different random times. And I know, so I think everybody has their own struggles, and I want to give a shout out to a lot of men that's out there. They're struggling with things, because I know it's hard, I know it's tough, and you don't have to be sentimental about when you're telling the truth and being upfront about certain topics in the world. So I think that's one of them, and I think that's great that we all be aware of this, and like checking on people. Hey, how you doing? How was your day? Like, it's even to the fact where you can go to random people and just be like, hey, how you doing? Have a good day. Like, just spreading that energy and just giving that out. It keeps you in that same mindset. So whatever you're going through, you kind of already put yourself in a great state of mind, because you didn't worry about hold back, or not just being a human person, just sharing that experience. So just to get back on track and form this in a structured way where people can understand the whole point I'm making, and why is this the topic of the day, is just know when to be silent. Enjoy the moment, because it's not worth getting the backlash or getting into these situations just by sharing a little bit too much that somebody probably didn't care in the first place, but you wanted to share it. So now, not only they didn't care in the first place, now they got a reason to kind of like look at you different or try to come at you different, because they feel like now it's a competition, or now you're trying to brag, or they're going to feel some type of way. So that's why I said know when to be silent, because say you just be quiet, you don't say anything, you just chill back, you let it play, you just you just relax and just going through the motion. And it happens, you doing things, nobody's really in your way, you in your lane, and nobody's trying to set you up. Like, when I say set you up, I mean like they're not trying to distract you so where you get off track of what your overall goal is. So imagine that you focus, you making this progress, and like you just no one's distracting you, because they don't really think you're doing anything. They think you're just just day by day, right? So when you're doing this, it's a great feeling, because now you can get away with more, because nobody knows you coming through and you getting what you want. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna come in and try to stop you and block you. So you get everything you want. So you just going in there, you cleaning it out. You making this move, you making connections like this. You over here, creating opportunities for yourself. And then you ain't got nobody around you trying to be negative or try to downplay you, or just straight up make it uncomfortable for you to be creative. That's the overall. Like, you want your peace and your ability and like your freedom to just create, and not worry about anybody, what their thoughts are and how they gonna play you, or like what I mean when I say play you. So yeah, I think that was a great topic, and hope a lot of people, listen to what I'm saying and take it with, and use it. Don't just take it and just run with it and think I want people to believe it. So go out and try it, and then it'd be great to see the comments and let me know like what y'all think, and like if I'm making sense and you guys feel the same way. That'd be great. So like I said, thanks for watching the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That I really appreciate it. It will help a lot. I haven't done any videos in a long time because like I just didn't feel like it was time. I just thought like maybe like I want to come up with something that really I can resonate with. So it takes time because you don't want to sit there and then like I said, you gotta know when to be silent. Like I don't need to tell you everything I'm doing. I just need you to understand like how I'm getting through it. It's a mindset, and it's something that's gonna help you and assist you when you're going through the same. I feel like you're gonna go through the same situation as far as like emotionally and spiritually. You're gonna be going through these like phases where it's like you want to be prepared mentally to be strong and ready to get through it, and know that you're not alone and that someone else got through it. So that means you're gonna just follow through and just get through it and not have any problems, and it's gonna go just like that. That's the play. I'm glad I was able to get back on here. Like I said, this is a motivational channel, and I'm glad people are viewing my videos. I really appreciate it. So remember to like and subscribe to the video. It's your boy Mild Conscience, and we're gonna be back with more. I'm out.